Okay, to update something onto your WordPress site, you first of all log into your login. So in my case, it's growyourtherapybusiness.com/wp/login. We've now got our dashboard up. So the first thing we actually do is to say posts, add new, and to save a bit of time, what I've done is I've actually written the blog post down here. Apple C, Apple V. And I'll just take off the first little bit. And the first thing you need to do is save as a draft. So we want something that's intriguing for our title. Are you in control of your own destiny? Oops. Work. Now, this is going to tell me I'm too... it's too long, but let's see. So save draft. Now, one of the things that is definitely worthwhile doing is putting in things like category. So this is really about, certainly not uncategorized, it's about efficiency and employee relations, really. And then tags, well, I'm going to put autonomy. Well, I would do if I autonomy, if I could spell it, comma, and I think I've got staff motivation. And then I use tags, for example, set up therapy business, start business, alternative therapy, massage therapy, complementary therapy business, small business, successful business, women in business. So I just add all of those. Now, title. This is it's worthwhile getting an all-in-one SEO pack, because that actually puts in some search engine optimization for you effectively. I just got the bog standard version, but you can get an upgraded version. So I just copy that in on the title, Apple V, and it tells you I've got 47 characters, and most search engines use a maximum of 60 characters for the title. So really what you want to do is actually put in one of your keywords within there. Now here, again, search engines like things like subheadings as well, so that it will just scan through and have a look at what's happening with the subheadings. So what I'm going to do is put a subheading there, heading 2, heading 2, and I think that's probably, again, something. And what I tend to do here is I'm going to copy that bit in, Apple C, because I've got the word therapy business in, and that's one of my keywords. Now you'll notice that I've got 204 characters, so it's too long. I think probably would you do your therapy business whether you are paid or not? If so, carry you through. Money is not a motivator. again too long. That's just adding extra waffle. This can be ... So hopefully it entices people to come in. So the whole idea of a description is that it's including getting people to come in and have a look. So keywords, autonomy, self-motivation, staff motivation, oops, if I can spell it, therapy business, oops, small business, okay. So I've put in the, so just to confirm, I've done the title, I've put the words in, I've put in the all-in-one SEO pack, the title, description, keywords, put in categories and tags, and these are what people will search on. So if I just save draft for the second, I can preview it. And it's saying, are you in control of your own destiny at work? One of the things you can do is also to add in a link. So for example, here I'm talking about the book Daniel Pink. So I might just add in a little bit to get a copy of the excellent book Drive by Daniel Pink. Click on this link here, and you can add a link, some better video, and better video, and better video, etc. You can do links. For me, what I want to do though is if I go into Amazon, because I've set up, so I am, I sell on Amazon, I sell my own books on Amazon. What I do is I've set myself up, I go in and I make a link from my page, say text only. Highlight HTML, Apple C or Control C. Control V. Oops. Oh dear, that should have been in HTML. So save draft, visual, right. So if I now go into here, it's interesting, it doesn't seem to be coming through. Okay, well it appears I was just a little bit too hasty, it didn't come through, so I'll just delete that. So I just tried it again because it didn't work through, but if I go through to preview now, see at least I have the link there. I'm not sure why the picture isn't working, but so if I click through on that one, you can see it will click through to that date. I need to go back and just check why that's not working. It certainly should do, and maybe if I insert a photo of it, then it would work that way, but it's interesting it doesn't want to do it. Anyway, so the main thing is, one of the things it's worthwhile downloading is something called Blog Glue Toolbox. So it actually gives you an opportunity of looking and rating your particular blog post that you've done, because remember that each blog post is found individually. So oh dear, I only got an 81%. It should be between 20 and 65 characters long, because at the end of my title it has growyourtherapybusiness.com. It actually goes on a bit long, but I don't mind that, because that's really a key point for me. Title and description overlap is 2 words, so description length of 146. Again, it says document and SEO keywords overlap is 3 words. It should be between 1 and 2. In the document, well, I didn't think I've got 52 questions in the document, so I'm just going to ignore that particular bit. So I could I do a bit better? Probably. It's not brilliant, but actually for the moment, for now, I will just take that. I mean, what I would otherwise do is just change some of the factors that it said aren't brilliant. For example, do you control your destiny? Maybe. I'm not sure that will really make that much difference. No. And if I take out the at work bit. No, it's still the same. So I'm not going to worry about that. Now, in terms of publishing it, you can either publish it immediately, or you can schedule it at a certain time. So actually, because I actually want to go back and just check that link again, I'm not going to post it at the moment, but what I will do, but normally what I'd do is put in the date and the time, and the weird thing is, so here I could say that I'd actually done it in September. Now you might want to do that because you're trying to show that you've been posting regularly, and that's the interesting thing about something like WordPress. So for example, if you do miss a week, it will come up, and if you can predate something, which probably isn't technically what you're supposed to do. And so I should put OK, and what I might do before I just do that, I'll just delete that. And I'm just going to publish it just for the sake of it, just so you can see how it's done. And what I do is that whenever I do something, whenever I post something on my blog, I also post it on my Facebook account, so that my various people my followers and friends and the like can actually see it. So I've shared the link, and I've probably just pressed that twice, haven't I? Oh dear, well, never mind. And now if I go on to my okay, so now you can see it's actually come up on the main page, and that's the list, if you like, the blog. But if I click on there, it will actually go into the post itself, and you'll notice that I've got the various sharing on there. And one of the things that's worthwhile doing is adding videos or adding pictures in. It just makes it a lot more interesting. So I haven't in this particular instance, but it's just to show you the very basics of posting to WordPress, and that's it for now.